Okay, good afternoon, everybody. This is the Levittown Public Library, Stretch Fusion with Deborah on May 9th at 1:30 p.m. Take it away, Deborah.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to class today. Why don't you all stand up and we'll get started. Reminder, I know I see a lot of familiar faces here, that safety is the #1 priority. If you've had any recent issues or injuries, please honor your body. Make sure that you stay safe. That's #1. So we're going to be doing some movements and flowing movements just to warm up the body. And we're going to hopefully have some fun. Every now and then I throw in a few new things, change the order of stuff. So let's get started. We're going to start with a little bit of pedaling, where we're just going to be bending the opposite knees as we kind of just shift your hips side to side. So we're going to go for 3 sets of 8 for 1 and 2. Here's 3 and 4. So we're warming up the hips and ankles. Here's 6, 7, and 8. And again for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more set of 8 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, we're gonna get a little more of the arms involved as we do a super slow march. Sometimes slower is a little bit more difficult because you don't have the momentum behind it, and it also challenges our balance a little bit more. So we'll be pumping the arms as high as you can with your march, but slow. Here we go, taking it up for 1 and 2. Good, trying not to let your body rock side to side. And 4, do the best you can. Here's 5. Hold on to a chair if you need to. Here's 6, 7, and 8. Now fold your arms for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the fingers reach up for 1, just to the height that's good for you. 2, 3. If they get tired, put them down. Here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dropping the elbows nice and slow for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Adding a little twist for 1. Legs just keep going. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Coming back to center, no twist for 1, 2. Try not to stop in between. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fingers stay up for 1, 2. So we're doing things in reverse order now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fold the arms for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And pump for 1, 2. Winding down. Here's 3, 4. Reaching back as far as you can. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. We're gonna do some arm circles, so a different motion than the ones we just did. So we're gonna place the palms forward. Make your circles as big and slow that is safe for you. So here we go, all the way around. If you can't come up this high, do smaller circles. And 2. You can even just do them here. 3. And 4. Here's 5. And 6, squeezing the shoulder blades on the way down if you can. Here's 7. And 8. Now reverse your circles, taking it around for 1. And 2. Here's 3. 4. That's 5. 6, 7, and 8. We're gonna rotate our wrists. Be mindful if you have wrist issues, then don't do that. Maybe just wiggle your fingers or some other movement that is safe for you. So I'm just rotating my wrists around for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse, take it back for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm just placing my fingertips, touching lightly at the fingertips. You're going to slowly bring your thumbs all the way up. And now come all the way down. Bringing them up for 2. And down. And here's 3. We're going for 5 total. Take them down. 2 more. Here's 4. And down 1 more. Here's 5. And down. So having a neutral position, your thumbs are facing your chest. You're just going to slowly reach your arms out straight ahead as far as you can. Squeeze or separate your shoulder blades, almost like you're doing a cat. And now bring the thumbs in towards the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. 2 more, just reach it out, separating your shoulder blades, stretching the upper back. Bring them back in, squeeze the shoulder blades together. 1 more. Stretching all the way out and bringing them all the way back in, and bring the arms to the side. So we're just going to do some gentle shoulder hugs, but we're going to do them with movement. There are 2 kinds of stretches, maybe even more than that, but there's 2 main kinds. One called dynamic, which is a flowing movement stretch, and the other is static, where you're getting into a position and you're holding it for a bit of time. So I like doing the dynamic stretches first because it gets your body used to the movement. So we're going to bring our arms just down behind us. We're going to do alternating shoulder hugs, starting out with the right arm higher than the left. Just give yourself a hug, then open right up, and other arm on top. So we're just going to keep alternating, taking it for 2, and open them up. Nice and flowing and free. Going for 5 total. Here's 3. Give yourself a nice big hug. And other side. Later on, we'll be holding these a little bit longer. Here's 4. And open up. 1 more each side. Taking it for 5. And last one on this side. Now, a little differently, instead of our arms coming forward and back, they're going to go side to side, reaching for your opposite hips. So the left hand reaches for the right hip, and you're reaching for the hips behind your back. I call them floppy arms, slight twisting. Do what is safe for you. So here we go, just flopping them forward and other side. Good. And 2. Going for 8 of these. Here's 3. So a slight twist, floppy arms. Here's 4. Taking it for 5. And 6. 2 more. Here's 7. 1 more in each direction, and 8. Right, so from here, we're gonna wake up our knees a little bit, wake up the ankles a little bit more, bringing the arms forward. I'll turn sideways so that you can see. Think of a chair position or a squat position, but that's not quite so deep. Reaching the arms forward, sitting it down. So slowly reach the arms forward, just sit it down a little bit, our body slightly bent, and now just come up nice and tall. Bringing it down for 2. And bring it back. We're going to add some breath to that as you lower down. Nice deep inhale. Exhale as you come up. And inhale down. And exhale up. Good. Trying to keep those knees nice and steady. Here's 3. Inhale. And let's go for 3 more. And bring it back. 2 more. And take it back. 1 more. And take it back. Now, sometimes when people are coming down in this position, the knees will come down a little bit. Sometimes I actually take a small ball or a pillow, placing them between the knees so that the knees stay in alignment and then they don't go any kind of twisty things. We're going to take it now with a press back and now come up. If that's a problem for you, you can always place 1 hand on the chair and come up with the 1 arm. So we're going to take it up with a press back and lower it down. Taking it up for 2. And 3. We're going to start adding a breath to this as well. Inhale and exhale as you come down. And inhale, exhale down. A few more. Inhale and exhale. You don't have to lift too high. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. inhale and exhale. So we'll put those two movements together as we come down with the arms out, we'll inhale, and as we come all the way back up onto the balls of our feet, we're going to exhale. We'll do 5 total of those, starting with the breath right away. So here we go, inhale down, reach it forward. Exhale up, press it back. Inhale, almost like you're diving, and exhale. 3 more, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, 1 more. Inhale and exhale. All right. So we're going to open up our hip a little bit. I'm placing all the weight on my left foot, holding onto the chair, lightly touching the floor with the right. Make sure that you're not pressing too much pressure on that right foot so that it gets stuck on the floor. We don't want to twist the knee in any way, but we do want to open out the hip with the thigh facing up and then coming back in. So here we go, almost like you're crush a bug. Here we go, open it up and bring it in, and 2, and in. Here's 3, going for 8 total, and 4. That's 5. We're going to do knee circles in a bit. Here's 6, 2 more, and 7, 1 more, and 8. So now same leg that you've been twisting, take that right knee coming towards the left. We're making little circles. We're going for 5. If that's too many, do less. So here we go, right knee comes over to the left, up and around, as big as you safely can, and around for 2. Here's 3. Your circles can be really tiny if that's your limit. Here's 4 and 5. And we get to reverse the direction. So go outwards and up and around. Out and around for 2, like you're kind of climbing over a fence. Here's 4 and 5. All right. Other leg, same, starting with our little bit of a crush a bug. Here we go, taking it in and out. And 2. Good, feel that hip area working. 3 and 4. Here's 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Good, so now taking that left leg, taking it over, cross over to the right first. So bring it in and around. Here's 2. Take it for 3 and 4 and 5. Now go in the opposite direction, outwards and up and over, and 2. Here's 3 and 4, 1 more, and 5, and bring that leg down. All right, we're going to take it into a little bit of a wide stance with the feet turned out a little bit. How low you go is based on your abilities, and if you have any issues, hips or knees, you could take it down like this and barely move, or you can take them a little bit lower. As we slowly come down, you're going to bring the arms up. So here we go, lower down, the arms come up. If up overhead's too much, just stop where you can. And now bring yourself back. Taking it for 2. Stretching as much as you can or as little as you need to. Here's 3. And bring it down. We're going to stop when we get to 5 and hold that position up. Here's 4. And up, holding it at 5. Now you're going to do a side bend to the right, lifting that right heel up. If that's a problem, then don't lift the right heel up. And bring yourself back up, staying in this position if you can. And 2. And up. Here's 3. So we're kind of framing our head. We're in the center of a picture frame. Here's 4. And hold it on 5. Keep the heel up if you can. Now just let your body come up and body come over. And 2 and over. If your arms get tired, put them down. Here's 3. And a little bit challenge your balance here. Here's 4. 1 more. And 5. And bring the body up, lower the heel, lower the arms down. All right, so we're going to do that on the other side. So it's a little bit of a challenge, getting our body a little bit warm. You don't have to go all the way over. You don't have to hold your arms up. Modify. Right, so let's take it from the top here, taking it all the way down. The arms come up and bring your body up. Taking it for 2. And bring it up. And here's 3. You barely have to bend your knees. You don't have to do anything. Taking it for 4. Remember, we're holding it on number 5, so hold it on 5. Bend to the left, left heel comes up, and bring it back. Doesn't have to be long. And 2, and back. Challenging your legs as well, and 3 as your balance. Here's 4, hold it on 5. Now just the body comes up and down, lower your heel anytime you need to, and 2. Here's 3. And 4. And 5. And now body up, lower the heel, arms down, and legs are straight. All right, so that was a little challenge. That was probably one of the harder things that we'll be doing today. So we're gonna take it now into just some straight, little bit of balance. We're gonna hold our hands kind of in like you're hugging a tree, lower them anytime you need to. You're gonna try to put your right foot in front of the left. As you open the arms, you're gonna just slide the leg back and bring it forward. If that's a real problem, hold on with one hand and just do it like this. All right, ready, here we go. Right leg opening up and bring it back. And 2. Here's 3. And 4, one more. And 5. Good, feet are parallel. Hands are down, similar to what we did in the beginning, but we're gonna change it up a little bit. Take a seat into that little bit of a chair position, but now open the arms out to the side, slide that right leg out, bring it back in, come all the way up to start. Taking it down for 2, out to the side, back to the center, and up. Here's 3, to the side, the center, bring it up, 2 more, here's 4, to the side, the center, last one, taking it for 5, to the side, to the center, and up. All right, take it back to hugging your tree this time. We'll take that left foot in front. So adjust any way you need to. And then I think I'm gonna hit my chair. All right, so here we go, glide it around, open it up, bring it back. Taking it for 2. Sometimes I do these with gliders, like, you know, the furniture gliders, 3. You can do that with them. Here's 4. And 5. Feet are parallel, hands are down. Taking it again into that little bit of a chair position. Opening out to the left, back to the center, and taking it for 2, to the side, center. And here's number 3, out to the side, the center, and up 2 more. Here's 4, out to the side, to the center. Last one coming up. Here's 5, to the side, and the center, and up. All right, so we're gonna practice lifting our leg up. The right knee comes up. We're gonna hold it for a bit and then lower it down. Chair's there if you need it. Do the best that you can. We're gonna hold it. Let's be challenged. Let's hold it for 8. All right, I'll regret that I said that, but let's try holding it for 8. You may see me doing this too. I have to focus and concentrate myself. All right, lifting that right knee up for 4. So bring it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down, 2, 3, and 4. Let's try 2 more times. And again, bring it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down, 2, 3, and 4. All right, almost there. 2 down, 1 to go. And bring it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so take your right foot and put it in front of the left, back on your tightrope now. Now we're gonna get on a rocking horse, rocking it forward a little bit. I bet that standing leg is feeling it in the calf from holding it like that. It was working really hard. All right, let's rock forward a little bit, bringing that back heel up. rock back, front toes up. So picture a rocking horse, taking it forward and back. 2 more, forward and back. 1 more in this position, forward and back. And both feet are flat on the floor, still on your tightrope. Now pick up your right foot and put it behind, adding a little more motion. Bring it back in front. And behind again. And in front. 2 more times, behind. And front. 1 more time, behind. And front. Now you're gonna tap 6 times to bring the foot behind and 6 times to come front. Think of the placement of the numbers on a clock. So tap it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And bring that leg in. All right, so we're one side down. We're moving on to the other side. So we're not symmetrical. One side is always a little bit easier than the other. So this is not my good side, so we will see what happens. So be mindful of that. Sometimes we have to work a little harder on one side than the other. So you're gonna lift that left foot up for a count of 4. So bring it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down, 2, 3, and 4. All right, 1 down. Let's do it again. Bring it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down, 2, 3, and 4. All right, 2 down, 1 more. Bringing it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down, 2, 3, and 4. All right, we made it. So now take that left foot, put it in front. We have to get on our tightrope. Slight gap between your heel and your toe so you don't catch one foot on the other. And then gently just rock forward. Think of a rocking horse. And just shift your weight back a little bit. Take it forward and back. Forward and rock back. 1 more time. Rock forward and rock back. Both feet are flat on the floor. Pick up your front foot. Pick up that left foot. Put it behind the right. And bring it back in front. Take it behind. And in front. Behind. And front. 1 more coming up. Take it behind. And front. Now tap the clock for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And bring it in. So we're going to do this a little bit challenging. We've done them seated. I don't think we've done them standing. So you will probably have to hold on, bringing the arm out to the side, the right arm. You're going to hug your right leg in, whether you just reach for the thigh and hug it in, or whether you reach in front of the shin, hugging it in, and taking it down. So do whatever you're doing, do it safely. So bringing that right knee in, hugging it in, and take it down. Just 2 more times. Use the chair if you need it. Hugging it in. I need it for 2. And down. As soon as I stop losing focus, hugging it in for 3. And take it down. All right. So it's a challenge. It's not easy. We're only doing a few, taking it to the other side. So do what you need to do. And slowly hug it in. And bring it down. Hug it in. And take it down. 1 more. And hug it in. And take it down. All right, good job with that. That is challenging. That is tough. So we're going to stand in this position. Kind of our feet a little bit wider than our hips. And we are just going to take it into a little bit of a mermaid position, but we're gonna do it a little differently. Sometimes we just take it over to the sides. We're gonna bring our arms up overhead and then take it over to the side, alternating. So bring both arms all the way up or to wherever you can, over to the right. Let that right arm come through, bringing it back. Body comes up and down. So we stop in the middle. Now all the other side, all the way up to the left. Arm comes through, get that stretch, bring it up, body comes up, and take it down. We'll do a couple more on each side, all the way up, over to the right. Right arm reaches down, bringing it back, then come up and take it down. Other side, all the way up, over to the left. Bringing it back up. We're going one more on each side. Often I'll have a little ball in hand, a prop that you hold on to, taking it over, reaching it through, bringing it back, all the way up and down, other side, bring it up, all the way over, reach it through, bring it back, all the way up, and taking it down. All right, so we're gonna have a seat. We may stand up a little bit later, but let's have a seat now. We're gonna take it into a little bit of breathing. I want you to start off with breathing sideways, breathing into your hands. Getting your hands like little parentheses, but put them around your rib cage. And I want you to visualize the air coming out sideways and feel your rib cage pushing your hands apart. Even if it doesn't feel like they're moving at all, just think of it in your head. So nice deep inhale and exhale. And nice deep inhale and exhale. One more time, nice deep inhale and exhale. And just breathe normally. So bringing our hands to our sides, our palms are forward. We're going to kind of work our eye muscles a little bit. So as we lift the hands up, usually I do at the end, but we're going to do it a couple of times. As we lift the hands up, the eyes look up to the ceiling, and as the hands go down, the eyes look down to the floor. Try not to move your head at all. We're just going to go 3 times. So inhale up, only the eyes and the hands are moving. Exhale, come down, the eyes and the hands coming down, eyes look to the floor. 2 more times. Inhale all the way up with the eyes moving. Taking it all the way down, eyes come to the floor. 1 more time, all the way up. And all the way down. And just breathe normally. There was one time when I actually did a class that I called face aerobics, where we moved the different muscles of the face, frowning and smiling, using your tongue to push against your cheek just to get those muscles moving. A lot of times you see men with really smooth skin, and particularly ones that would shave and they would twist as they shaved. They were working their facial muscles in a different way than women typically do, because we don't usually shave our faces. So even moving muscles that you don't think you can move, or challenging your body to make different muscles move is so important, especially the eye muscles for the eye hand and coordination. Maybe next week we'll do a little bit of a drill where we'll just follow our hands with our eyes. All right, so we're going to take it into some more dynamic type stretches, and then we'll start holding them a little bit longer. We're going to bring our arms in what I call that goalpost position. We're going to come up to the ceiling and we're going to do little side bends. We've done these before. So bring your arms all the way up, take it over to the left, back up, and drop them down. So this is doing a shoulder press over to the right now with a side bend. So I'm stole this movement from regular weight training and body sculpting, all the way up, over to the right, and back up, back down, all the way up, over, and down. We'll do 1 more set, taking it up and over and down. Last one, taking it up and over and taking it down. From here, in this goalpost. Now, if your elbows are getting tired, you can lower them down. We are gonna bring our elbows forward. If they touch, they touch. Don't force them if they don't. And then we're gonna open it up all the way back. So bring your arms to a level that's safe for you. So come all the way forward, almost feel your back pushing away. The shoulder blades are separating. Come all the way back, open the chest. Taking it in for 2. And bring it back. Here's 3. So we're stretching the upper back and now opening up the chest. Stretching the upper back, opening up the chest. One more like this, stretching the upper back, opening up the chest and bringing the arms forward. Now we're going to lower our hands down. And again, if your shoulders are getting tired, you can do them like this or keep them up here. So rotate from the shoulders, bringing the hands down and bring them up. Taking them down for 2 and up. We're going for 5 total. Here's 3 and up. 2 more. Here's 4 and up. Last one. Here's 5 and bring them up and bring the arms down. So we're going to take it into a little bit of a reaching forward motion. We're going to put that together with another motion. So the elbows are tight to the sides, palms are facing up. You're going to reach out just straight in front of you, chest height. So just reach it out. Bring the elbows back in. Now squeeze the shoulder blades together. And reach it out. Stretching out the top of the arms and squeeze. We'll go just 2 more of these. Reach it out. And squeeze. 1 more. Reach it out. And squeeze and relax the arms. We're going to take it into a little bit of a combination. So we're going to be curling with a reach, coming back in and uncurling. So here we go. Curl it up with a reach, come in and curl and reach. Bring it in and down. 2 more with a curl and reach, in and down. Last one with a curl and reach, bring it in and down. So we'll bring our arms in that little bit of a, I call this the genie position. Remember, I Dream a Genie many years ago. So in this position, again, if your elbows or shoulders are tired, you can leave them down here. We're going to be twisting all the way to the right and then come back to the center. So whether you're here, and if that even bothers you, just come like this and twist without even having your arms up at all. So twist all the way to the right. Try not to move in your chair, so let that bottom just stay put and come back to the center. Taking it over to the right and back to center. We'll go for 3 more for a total of 5. Take it to the right and center and right and center. 1 more over to the right and center. And now take it all the way over to the left, back to center, and over for 2, and back to center. Here's 3, and center. 2 more. 4, back to center, last one. Here's 5, and back to center, and bringing the arms down. So we're actually going to try a little bit of a balance move in our chairs. So if you sit back a little bit, I know for me, I don't even reach the floor. So try it first with the arms down, and then when we go with the arms to the side, if you want to keep the arms down, keep them down. We're going to all shift our weight leaning to the left, but when you lean to the left, don't crunch down this way. I want this part straight. I want you to crunch the right side as you lean to the left. So just slowly lean to the left, but crunch the right, keeping this fairly straight, and come back up. And again, leaning over and back up. So it's just challenging our balance, leaning over and back up. Let's do 1 more, taking it over and up. So now while we're leaning to the left, we're going to bring the left arm out, which is going to make that kind of top heavy. So this side has to work even more. Be ready to grab onto your chair if you feel like you're going to take it out. So Lean to the left, crunch to the right with the left arm out and bring yourself back up. Same thing, leaning to the left, crunching the right side, reaching out and bringing up. 2 more on this side. So reaching it out and bringing it up. 1 more, reaching it out and bringing it up. So we're gonna do the same thing on the other side, first without the arm and then adding the arm. So now you're going to lean to the right, but you're crunching that left side. So just leaning to the right, crunching to the left and bring it up. So one part of your body's going one way and the other side's going the other way. So leaning to that right, but crunching to the left and come up. It's like you're doing a side bend to the left, but your body's going to the right and bringing it up. So your shoulders should be leaning down towards your hip and bringing it up. Let's add the arm. So bring the arm out to the right. The body's going to the right, but we want to crunch to the left and bring it back up. So really think about what you're doing. I just see people crunching to the right instead of the left. So just keep that in mind. So crunching to the right, to the left, reaching to the right and come up. 1 more time, taking it out to the side and bringing it back up. All right, so we're kind of stretching, but working the strength at the same time. So we're going to take it into some upper body stretches that we're going to hold for a little bit longer period of time. We're going to start with the top, working our way down, starting with some neck stretches, things that we've all done before. So modify or adjust any way that you need to for your own safety. So we're just going to start with some head turns, looking all the way to the right, but we're going to hold them there. Try not to let your shoulders shift, just your chin coming in line with that right shoulder. So come all the way over to the right, holding it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, coming back to the center. Now look all the way over to the left for the same thing. I'm not going to count all of them, so don't worry. Over for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back to the center. That was about a third of what we should really be holding it for. We only counted for 10. That was about 10 seconds. 30 to 60 is the length of time that we should be holding our stretches when we're working on our flexibility. So we're going to look over to the right again, and we're going to take it a little bit faster. We're going to drop our chin, roll it across the chest. So look all the way over to the right. Now drop your chin, roll it across your chest from right to left. And now look back to the center. Now look all the way over the left. Drop your chin, roll it across your chest from left to right. And look back to the center. We're going to look to the right again, not quite as far, but you're going to aim your chin to tap your collarbone. We're going to tap 3 times. So look to the right, line up that chin with the collarbone, drop your chin, and slowly come up. So you're dropping down as far as you can. Drop it down without leaning the body. Feel that nice stretch and come up 1 more time. Drop the chin and come up and bring your head center. Same thing on the other side. Line it up with that left collarbone. Lower down your chin as far as you can. Tap towards the collarbone and lift the chin up. Lower it down and tap up 1 more time. Lower down and tap up and bring it to the center. So now without leaning your body forward, you're going to drop your chin right to the center of your neck as far down as you can, just holding that position. Almost look down between your feet. And slowly bring your head back up. We're going to take it with a little bit of a side movement, the ear to the shoulder. I'm going to add some hand movements. If that's not safe for you, if you have neck issues, then honor your body, do what is safe for you. So lower that right ear to the right shoulder. Try to keep your shoulders level. reaching that left hand towards the floor. The arm is away from the body. If that's not good for you, then put it back in your lap. And now you can take the right fingertips at that left temple, adding a little bit of tension. Don't yank, tug, or pull on your head. And if you want even a deeper stretch, you can try placing that left hand behind your back, getting a little bit of a deeper stretch there. If that's too much, then adjust accordingly. Move the hand from behind the back, remove the hand from the head. You do what is safe for you. And if your hand is behind your back, remove the hand from behind the back. You can just place it on your lap. Remove the hand from your head if it's there, and just slowly bring your head up. And now same thing on the other side. Lower the left ear to the left shoulder. Hold it there for a little bit. Then lower that right arm if you can, if that feels okay for you. You can take the left hand at the right temple, applying very gentle pressure. You can also try taking that right hand behind your back. Not every stretch is appropriate for everybody, so you have to pick the ones that you know are good for you. And if your hand is behind your back, you can remove the hand from behind your back. Remove the hand from the head if it's there. Slowly bring your head back up. So we're going to move to our shoulders a little bit by placing your hands to the side. We're going to take a nice deep inhale up. The palms don't touch, they face each other. And exhale as they face away, bringing the arms down and back. Breathe normally. So remember the alternating shoulder hugs we did fairly fast. We're going to bring the arms forward, right arm higher than the left. Give yourself a hug, but hold that hug. Reach as far as you safely can. If you have a shoulder issue, then you may want to ease up and just be here. If you don't, you want that better stretch, you can reach a little farther. Again, do what is best for you. Now in this position, slowly lower your chin down if you can. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. Slowly lift your elbows up again if you can. And then lower the elbows. Lift the chin. And bring the arms all the way down and back. This time we're going to recross with the left arm higher than the right. So bring them back to that level that is good for you. Hold the position a little bit. And just slowly lower your chin towards your neck. Hold that position. Lift the elbows if you can. If you feel a strain, don't do it. Lower the elbows down. Lift the chin up. And bring the arms back to rest on your lap. We're going to take it one step deeper, a little deeper, but a slight bit different. So you're going to take that right arm out to the side. Slowly come to the front, left hand palm up, reaching for that forearm. Guide the arm across your chest. If you want that deeper stretch, take that right arm, slide it to the center of the left, and then hug it in. If that's too much for you, go back to this and ease up. And just releasing that arm, take it to the front, slide your left hand to the back of the upper arm, reach that arm up if you can, aim for your shoulder, either just stay here or press more or bring the arm up and over. These are all just different levels of intensity, taking it over to the side. Again, not all of them are good for all of you. And bringing yourself up and bringing the arm down. Once you're in your stretching position, it should feel good. If you feel like you're straining to get there, take it to the level before, because we want to have a benefit, and you're not going to get any benefit if you're straining. So now let's take it on the other side. The left arm is out to the side. Come to the front, right hand palm up, reaching for that forearm, just gently guiding that straight arm across your body. Next level would be slide it to the center of the straight arm and hug it in, making sure that that shoulder is not way up here, but you're dropping that shoulder. Holding that position, getting that stretch. And slowly bringing that left arm forward, slide the right hand to the upper arm. Let's support that arm up. Reach for your shoulder, press from the front, or come up and over, taking it into that side bend. And bringing your body all the way back up and bringing the arm down. All right, so from the shoulders, we're going to take it into a little bit of the forearm and into the wrists. So you're bringing your arms back down to the side. We're going to take a nice deep inhale up, prayer hands touch overhead. Exhale, come down to the center of the chest. And then breathe normally. Rotate your fingertips towards me, getting a little bit of a stretch in the forearms and the wrists. And now come up and over towards yourself, a little more awkward, so don't force this position. And then bringing the fingertips towards the ceiling, you're going to interlace your fingers, flip your palms towards me and slowly reach out, feeling the stretch in the hands. A really good one for those of you who may do any intricate work with your hands, whether you're embroidering or knitting, crocheting, beading, whatever it is, it's a good hand stretch. If your arms get tired, you can always lower them down, do what is good for you. And then just releasing the hands. We're going to take it one step more intense by taking that right hand like you're saying stop. Left fingers gently pull the right back, feeling that stretch in the hand and on the underside of your forearm. For even deeper stretch than this, you can flip your palm up and bring the fingers down. If that's too much for you, go back to that prior stretch. And then releasing the hand, let your hand just flop over. Very gentle pressure on the back of that right hand. You don't want to press too hard or too fast, just nice and gentle. And release the hand. Same thing now with the other side. Right, left hand says stop, right hand pulls back. That initial stretch feels so good in that underside of the forearm into the hands. For the deeper stretch, your palm is up and your fingers come down. And then releasing the hand, let your hand just flop over. Gentle pressure on the back of the hand. And releasing the hand. All right, good job with that. So we're going to take it down to a little bit of the lower body, and we'll also do some torso twists. We did some earlier in a different way, but we're going to do some more. So we'll start with the lower body, the left leg, by bringing the leg out with the heel down and toe up. I'm turning sideways so that you can see. So don't put any pressure on that extended knee. Keeping that back flat, leaning forward. Again, if you're getting enough of a stretch just the way you are, then stay there. Don't force anything. If you can reach towards your foot or towards the floor, then do what is best for you. And if you are pretty far down and you think you're going to need a hand getting up, take that right hand in the center of the right thigh and use your arm to help you come up. Don't use your lower back. So now in this position, just slowly position the foot so that the ball or the front of the foot is down on the floor. You're getting a little bit of a stretch in the top of the ankle area by almost pointing that foot, but forcing it to come down on the floor. And we're going to take it to a little bit of a figure 4 stretch, where you'll either be crossing ankle to ankle or bringing the left ankle on top of the right thigh, wherever you're typically doing that. So you can either cross here, opening up the hip, or bring that leg up on top. If you've had hip surgery, hip replacements, then be mindful as to what your healthcare provider or your physical therapist has told you you should not do. So while I'm pressing down into that inner thigh, I'm gonna lean forward a little bit. I'm gonna start feeling that stretch even deeper in that glute area on the outside of the hip. Those of you who are even more flexible, maybe you've taken chair yoga before where you've done a ragdoll where you would just come up and over. If this isn't good for you, then don't do this. You get a deeper stretch also in that lower back. And if you are down in this position, you can place your hands on your calf. Use both your arms to bring your body back up. So now take that right hand in the center of the left thigh. Make sure that you don't slide in your chair, that just the upper body is moving, looking over to the left, holding that position. So we're using that leg for leverage, for something to press against. Then bringing your body towards the center again. You're going to rotate your ankle 5 times, as big and slow as you can. We want that full range of motion. So all the way up and around for 1 and 2. Good. Trying not to move any other part of the leg. Here's 3 and 4 and 5. Now reverse, taking it up and around for 1 and 2. Here's 3 and 4. 1 more and 5. And bringing that leg down. So let's take it now to the other leg. I'm just turning this way so that the leg I'm working is facing you. So you're going to bring that right leg heel down, toe up. Keeping the leg straight, don't put pressure on the knee, just reminders, letting your body flat back, come forward, getting a deeper stretch in the back of the leg. Whether you're reaching towards your toes or the floor, or just staying where you are, is up to you. And to safely come up, I'm taking the left hand in the center of the left thigh, using that arm to help me come up. And I'm going to slowly lower the front of my foot so that my whole foot is flat on the floor, getting the stretch at the top of the ankle on top of that. And we're going to take it to our figure 4 stretch, crossing your ankle, either ankle to ankle or ankle on top of the thigh, whatever is best for you. And I'm just going to press down into my inner thigh a little bit, barring no hip issues. I'm leaning forward, aiming my chest towards my calf, feeling that stretch in the glute area. And those of you who are comfortable taking it to the next level, that deeper, little bit of a ragdoll stretch, reaching your arms up and over, letting your body weight just come down. Also stretches out that lower back in a good way. And now to safely come up, take your hands and place it on your calf. Use both your arms to bring your body up. And you're going to take that left hand in the center of the right thigh. Use that leg for leverage. Press against it as you twist all the way, looking all the way over to the right. And slowly come back to the center. Ankle circles as big and slow as you can, 5 times around for 1. And 2, I hear snap, crackle, and pop on my ankle. Here's 3. And 4, 1 more. And 5, reverse that, taking it around for 1. And 2. And 3, 2 more. Here's 4. And 5. And bringing that leg down. We're going to take it into a little bit of a wider position. Wide, depending on any issues you may have. I'm just going to press my legs back, feeling a little bit of a stretch in the hip flexors, the hip area. In this position, if you're getting enough of a stretch here, stay here. If you feel you can get a little bit of a deeper stretch, keep your back flat and just aim your chest down towards the floor. just that weight of your body is forcing you to press deeper into your thighs, getting that deeper stretch. If that's not good for you, come back up and then don't do that. So I'm gonna bring myself up a little bit, not all the way, and I'm gonna lower my right shoulder towards the floor as I twist a little bit, getting a different type of a stretch. Feeling it also in that right hip a little bit more. And taking it to the center, now lower that left shoulder with that little bit of a twist. And bringing it back to the center, bringing your body back up. If you can, keep your legs in this position. If you're getting tired, move them any way that you need to. We're going to take it into some side bends, kind of a little bit of influence of a yoga warrior, not quite the same, but a little bit influenced by it, bringing the arms out to the side. We're going to go side to side about maybe 3 or 4 times, but the last one we're going to hold. So bend over to the right, taking that arm on the top of the thigh, get that nice stretch, and now slowly come back up. So we're taking this little flowing motion and bringing that right arm up, get that stretch in the rib cage area, taking it all the way back over to the right with that left hand coming up to the sky. And taking it over back to the left with the right arm coming up. Taking it over to the right. This time we're holding it there a little bit. If you want that deeper stretch and you feel safe enough, you can, and your body can do that. You can lower the right hand towards the floor a little bit. So the left hand is to the sky, the right hand is towards the floor. Slowly bringing yourself back up and over to the other side, starting with the arm on the leg, reaching it up, progressing from here if you want to, lowering that left arm towards the floor and getting that wonderful stretch. And slowly bringing yourself all the way back up and bringing the arms down. And bringing those legs in a little bit closer together. So in this position, we're just going to bring our legs out fairly straight, not so straight that you feel like you're going to tilt to your chair. And you're just going to take it into chin into the neck, just rolling yourself down, getting that nice stretch, but make sure that you're not going to rock in your chair. Feeling that little bit of a stretch in the lower back. Slowly roll yourself back up. And from here, we're going to take it in the opposite direction. I'm just bringing my hands to my opposite shoulders, flat back, which means keep that back as flat as a board. Lean back a little bit, just to the point where you feel okay. And then bringing yourself all the way back up. That also strengthens your core. Bringing your hands to the side, your feet are in. We're going to take a nice deep inhale. As we inhale, we're going to be lifting our heels all the way up, lifting the hands. The eyes are going to look up to the ceiling, but we're not moving our head. So inhale up, hands up, heels up, eyes all the way up. Exhale, everything lowers down, heels down, eyes look down to the floor. One more time, inhale up, bringing everything up, eyes, the hands, the heels. Exhale down, bringing everything down, the eyes, the hands, and the heels. All right, thank you so very much. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Feels good to move. It does, it does.
Thank you.
Wait,
You're very welcome, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.